But we won't do TV now. Knock that out, and hopefully we'll get lucky. And get that one question we've been trying to get forever. All right, I think I see the problem now. Got it. Okay.
60 seconds.
Smitty, hon.
Yeah, Mavis.
Could you put some pants on, please?
It's hot in here.
The PAs are complaining, hon.
Tell them to
Put
turn their
those
heads
pants
around,
back
for
on.
Christ's sake.
No, look at...
Ho, 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 contestants. Merry Christmas. And tell me, how many Santa's Little Helpers do we have playing today? Did I really need to be here for one player? I mean, one player. Hey, great. Welcome. Go ahead and type in your name.
Started out okay because he's...
Oh, and do you want a 7-question game or a 21-question game?
21.
All right, thanks.
Let's get that tape down before someone
30
trips.
seconds.
Now remember this, your buzzer is the letter B, as in Boolean.
Yeah, baby.
20 seconds.
Yeah, that's
All right,
about
I
as
can't
wide
even
as
believe
my,
I'm saying this.
first
A fire
lieutenant
extinguisher
in,
is not a
gun farm
doorstop.
chain.
20. Hey, when a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer on the screen and hit the right number on the keyboard, all right? Follow me? It's real easy.
10 seconds.
We'll see you later.
9,
And 2%
8,
SIMP-D.
7,
Okay,
6,
let's get rid of that
5,
desktop.
4,
Go to black.
3.
1-900 enemies. With enemies like these, you'll never have friends again.
Yep, that tracks.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hello there, this is
Hi,
youdon'tknowjack
Schmitty.
TV. I'm Schmitty, and you are playing by yourself. Nothing to be ashamed of. Everybody does it. This is it. Just you. I hope you appreciate this. All right, let's go. Time to pick a category.
And now climbing up the charts all the way to #1.
The category is Bob Bob Dooab. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Say, have you heard about Bob Newhart's new show? Yeah, apparently he's going to play 3 different roles. All right, I'm just making it up, but it's for a question. Say Bob's new sitcom features his 3 old characters as lawyers. Based on his characters' last names, what might be the name of their law firm? Peterson, Carlin, and Vickers, Robinson, Tupperman, and Borden, Utley, Vanderkellen, and Devane, or Loudon, Hartley, and McKay.
I think it'd be Loudon, Hartley, and McKay.
Bob Newhart played the roles of Bob Hartley, Bob McKay, and Dick Loudon. As lawyers, I guess their first course of action would be to copyright the game Hi Bob and sue anyone that ever says Hey Dick. Throw me a category.
Yep.
We're calling
We're not
this
getting
one
the question.
What church is like on other planets. You give me a right answer, I'll give you $3,000. Ready? Catch this. Given the name of the god he worships, what activity would Alf most likely mistake for a religious experience? Attending a speech by Bill Clinton, listening to old Barry Manilow records, watching an old Bob Hope Christmas special, or tuning in Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Okay, I think it's either Barry or Bob.
The name of Alf's god is Barry.
There you go.
Yeah, well, Barry may write the songs that make the whole world sing, but you know what, Alf? God made the whole world, okay? So try and top that one, you heathen. Give me a category. This
Hi,
is
cable
question
company.
3. Today's specialties include call your cable company and say hi. Get this one right, you get $1,000. Oh, do you remember MTV's olden days before Jenny McCarthy? Remember those trademark funky graphics they had? Because of the image used in MTV's original promos, who would be a good choice for a guest VJ for an anniversary celebration? Astronaut Neil Armstrong, President Ronald Reagan, Surgeon General C. Everett Koop, or mass murderer Charles Manson?
That would be Neil Armstrong.
MTV's original logo was a flashing neon-colored picture of the 1969 moon landing. That's one small step for network.
That's a network, Neil.
Oh, darn it. All right, I need a category. Shake hands with Grace Under Fire, Under Fire. $2,000 for correct answer. Think fast, it's question time. If the title character from Grace Under Fire lived out the life of the famous real-life person that shares her name, what would you expect to see the TV character do? Sing about white rabbits and Alice, become androgynous, marry the Prince of Monaco, or whatever George Burns tells her to. The title character's name on Grace Under Fire is Grace Kelly, the former Princess of Monaco and star of a lot of really cool movies. Which I guess means that her cute little daughter Libby will grow up to be a bad Euro trash pop singer. All right, pick a category. Yeah, chest strut fits dime
Gibberish
more.
questions.
Your gibberish category for today is buy my new and improved bathroom cleaner. This question's going to start out at 5,000 big ones. Now here's the deal. The more time you take, the less cash you get. Okay, take a look at this and tell me with what famous TV phrase does it rhyme? It's Rowdy
It's Rowdy.
Booty Grime. You want it?
Got
you
it.
got it. Type in the
And
Nice job.
That takes you back
really
to
know
what I
your
was
duty.
born.
Category, please.
Tonight's topic, 6 in the workplace.
This one's called Reality Bites, unless MTV's your sugar daddy. You're looking at $3,000 on this one. Okay, let's see if you know anything about the real world you live in. Buzz in as soon as you can complete the sequence. New York, Los Angeles, blank, blank, Miami. Is it Paris, Chicago, San Francisco, London, New Orleans, Boston, or Seattle, Amsterdam?
I think San Francisco is season...
It's yours if you want it. The
3.
3rd and 4th seasons of MTV's Real World take place in San Francisco and London. Real cities where real young people can live in real expensive apartments and say real stupid things to real camera crews. Throw me a
Somehow
category.
I'm kind of doubting the thing about the real part.
Order.
Don't you? Got him ordered.
Tonight, savory.
I love you, question 7.
And our special guest tonight, the food court. You get it right, you get $2K. All right, the People's Court is in session once again, and today Judge Wapner is presiding over 4 attempted burglary cases. Based on each character's actions in his respective commercial, which of the following is the only character that Judge Wapner can find not guilty of attempted burglary? The Hamburglar, the Trix Rabbit, the Lucky Charms Leprechaun, or the Frito Bandito?
I think it'd be the Leprechaun.
Lucky the Leprechaun isn't trying to steal the Lucky Charms. It's those damn kids.
Yep.
And who can blame them for stealing? They're all hopped up on those freaking colored marshmallows. Give me a category. For your viewing pleasure, Sweet Child of Mine. You get it right, I'm giving you $1,000. Heads up, here it comes. Suppose Julia Child appeared on a cooking show that helped those who don't know what to do with those tossed salads and scrambled eggs. What would the show most likely be called? Frying with Fraser Crane, basting with Benny Hill, roasting with Roseanne Connor, or marinating with Mary Hartman?
Tossed Salad and Scrambled Eggs is the theme song to Frasier.
As the closing theme song to Frasier says, I don't know what to do with those tossed salad and scrambled eggs.
Very stylish.
Yeah, that'd be a great show, huh? A woman you can't understand explaining a song that doesn't make any sense. Set your VCRs, kids. Time to pick a category. Open wide and get ready for I before E, except after potato. $1,000 if you get it. So you remember when poor Dan Quayle got all that crap for spelling potato with an E? Well, don't
Yes.
worry about him, because occasionally he dished out the crap himself. Imagine that Dan Quayle writes a letter to the show he publicly criticized. Which of the following misspelled greetings would you expect to see on that letter? Dear Frasier, Dear Roseanne, Dear Murphy Brown, or Dear Doogie Howser, MD?
That would be Murphy Brown.
Back Back in 1992, Dan Quayle publicly criticized Murphy Brown for her choice to remain a single mother. Unfortunately, the rest of Quayle's letter was rendered unreadable by crayon smudges. All right, pick a category.
The following is a test of question 10. This is only a test.
Here we have
Indeed.
The Truth is Stranger Than Jerry Springer. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. One question coming right up. Because he was the city's real-life mayor when the show debuted, on which show should Jerry Springer have done a cameo? Miami Vice, Dallas, WKRP in Cincinnati, or LA Law?
That would be Cincinnati, Ohio.
WKRP in Cincinnati premiered in 1978, and Jerry Springer was Cincinnati's mayor from 77 to 81. And get this, and I swear to you, I am not making this up. This guy was elected mayor after resigning from the city council for being caught paying a prostitute with a check. And I thought the show was stupid. Okay, you made it through one round. Let's see what happens in round two. Let's do it. Now in round two, every question is worth
Politicians
twice as
being
much,
naughty?
so there's going to be some big cash moving around. Let's get to it. Category, please.
11, come on, girl. Good question.
All right, give it up for
You can't tell without the
intergalactic
tongue.
cheese. 4K coming your way for a right answer. Okay, you know this one. Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet eating her curds and whey. If Little Miss Muffet were replaced by Muffet from Battlestar Galactica, what would be sitting on her tuffet? A cigar-smoking starfighter, an overweight bartender, a dog-like cyborg companion, or a space-age call girl?
I would bet it's not 4.
Why didn't you pick this one?
It's the dog.
Muppet was the doggy-looking drone. But the more pressing question is, what the hell is a tuffet? I mean, is that like slang for hemorrhoids or something? What? All right, I need a category. Well, what do we have here? It's more complicated than that. You get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. So did you know that Nightline actually started out as a special nightly news report for a specific event? If Ted Koppel had participated in the news event for which Nightline originally went on the air, which of these headlines might you have seen? Koppel boards hijacked TWA jetliner. Koppel wounded in Desert Storm. Koppel debates Richard Nixon. Or Koppel rescues hostages in Iran.
That would be the Iran hostage thing.
For the first 4 months on the air, Nightline was called the Iran Crisis. America held hostage. I'm Ted Koppel. I'll be talking with the terrorist scum about dropping their weapons and releasing the hostages right after this. Throw me a category.
15.
Yes.
Let's take a look at who? I got $2,000 says you don't know this one. Now, you do know what an acronym is, right? Like radar and
yeah.
scuba and laser and all that, right? Okay, well, the name of the time machine on Doctor Who is an acronym. The letters stand for time and relative dimensions in space. Now, what's the name of the time machine? Hey, no fear peeking. Is it the TARDIS, the TARTS, the tortoise, or the turd?
That would be one, the TARDIS.
The Time Lord's time machine is called
I
the
used to
TARDIS.
watch a lot. I saw a lot of the Doctor Who.
Which
things
coincidentally
maybe
was
5,
my
10
nickname
years
in
ago.
junior high school. Give me a category.
Thank you, Twitch.
The category, My CTV. Sit up straight. This one's going to be worth $6,000. Yeah, here comes one of my favorite questions because it's about me. What's my favorite TV show? Hong Kong Phooey, Mannix, Charlie Rose, or the Bassmasters?
I'm going to go with Mannix.
The one show that I'll stay at home to watch is my man Mannix. I'm telling you, when I was a young boy, I used to dream about Mannix. He'd look at me with those steely eyes and grab me in those big, strong arms, and we'd solve a case together. Hey, I don't care what you think. I'm talking about Mannix.
Okay,
Time
man.
to pick a category. Yeah, way to choose that category. You're about
Dis or
to take a
dat time?
bite out of a dis or dat. And this This or That Questions category is, son, your father and I have something to tell you. Okay, I'm going to give you a list of 7 TV characters, and for each one, I want you to tell me if the character is adopted or not adopted. As each one comes up, if the character is an adopted child, press 1. If he or she is not adopted, press 2. And slap 4 if you want to skip it. I'll give you $1,000 for the right answer, and I'll take away $1,000 for every wrong answer or for those that you didn't get to. All right, I'm putting 30 seconds on the clock. Let the games begin. Danny Partridge, adopted or not adopted? Rudy from The Cosby Show. Webster.
Yeah, you are.
John Boy Walton. Gloria from All in the Family. Arnold from Different Strokes. One more. Ernie from My Three Sons.
Whoa, Ernie won?
6 out of 7, not too shabby. Let's look at your new score. Hey, you're looking better already. All right, pick the category.
I mean, it's You Don't Know Jack. What could go wrong?
For your enjoyment, You Don't Know Jack. Kevorkian, how does $2,000 sound? Yo, check it out. Based on the name of the theme song, which of the following TV tunes would Dr. Jack Kevorkian most likely whistle while he works? The MASH theme, the Quincy theme, the Chicago Hope theme, or the Welcome Back Kotter theme?
I believe that would be MASH.
Dr. Kevorkian would be whistling the theme to MASH, which is called Suicide is Painless.
Oh, Dr. Kevorkian, the suicide may be painless, but your whistling is driving me crazy.
All right, I need a category. Let's see what we got going.
Yeah.
Missed it by that much. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Okay, as we all know, when women lose their virginity, the act of penetration is known to break their hymen, a protective mucous membrane. You can stop tittering now. If Agent 99 from Get Smart were to break her hyme, one of hers would be broken. Her radio, her robot, her ray gun, or her shoe phone.
That'd be your robot.
Hyme is the name of Control's robot. But I doubt if Hyme is really broken. He probably just needs a good screw. Category, please.
Oh, Schmitty.
Let's have a big warm welcome for The Sitcom Made Me Do It. You want $6,000? Give me your right answer. Pencils ready. Let's do it. Reverend Leroy is a character on the Flip Wilson Show. Based on the name of Reverend Leroy's church, who would you expect to form his Holy Trinity? Archie, Edith, and the Holy Meathead, Carla, Cliff, and the Holy Norm, Raj, Rerun, and the Holy Dwayne, or Mallory, Skippy, and the Holy Alex? The Reverend Leroy's flock is called the Church of What's Happening Now.
Wow.
Which would make Shirley Hemphill a loving yet firm and insulting Madonna. And that sends my mind reeling. Give me a category.
Minty cool, minty fresh 19.
May I introduce Get Real. If you know this one, you're getting $4,000. All right, imagine this. On the next season of MTV's The Real World, the kids go live in the Smithsonian and use all the old TV props there. Which will they not be able to do? Sit in Archie Bunker's armchair, pet a stuffed lassie, fire up the still from MASH, or try on Fonzie's leather jacket?
Oh, God.
The Smithsonian doesn't have a stuffed lassie on display.
Okay.
What is it, girl? Why are you standing so still? Girl? Oh, no!
That would fit in with
category.
the plot.
Question 20 now concludes its broadcast day.
This category is known as My Stones Are Rolling. How does $4,000 grab you? Hey, are you a Rolling Stones fan? Well, that ain't gonna help you here. Imagine you call into a radio contest and win tickets to see the Stones. Much to your disappointment, it turns out that the tickets are for a live reenactment of which show?
I know
Leave It to
this,
Beaver,
I
the
think.
Donna Reed Show, Father Knows Best, or the Dick Van Dyke Show?
Nick and Knight to the rescue.
The family on the Donna Reed Show is headed up by Donna and Alex Stone. The Stones. You see? You like that?
Mm-hmm.
And if the station offers you Bob Denver tickets, chances are you're not going to be hearing Rocky Mountain High at that show. Throw me a category. You are about to embark upon the attack. Hit your buzzer when you see two words that match. $2,000 if you're right, 2,000 off if you're wrong. It's not so hard. Just remember this.
Remember the clue.
It's got to be a match that fits this clue. There's work to be done on the Love Boat, and I think you got some work to do. Bye-bye.
Yes, I do. You're the captain. Oh. You're the events director. This is all testing of the Love Boat, by the way, in case you're wondering. Oh, the cruise director, of course, of course. Bricker, I have no clue. Maybe he's a chef. Oh, he's a photographer, I bet. You're a Yaleman purser. Isaac, you're the bartender. I think Ace was the photographer. Yes. You're the special events director. Maybe you're the doctor. Yeah, you are.
Sweet mercy, you're like some kind of machine. Check out your score. That's the game.
Wow.
Wow, that was an exciting game. That was a real thrill. You were the best player we've had by far. Now do me a favor, will you? Look to your left. Now look to your right. Now repeat after me.
I don't think so.
Very nice work, people. Let's get those commercials going. Raul, hon, we doing this again?
Top of the charts. Way to go, player. You're like the Spice Girls. You must be Jack Spice, is what I'm guessing. Hey, if you want to play again, let me know and I'll get you all set up.
All right, that concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack TV. If you like what you saw here, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment in the section below, and spread the